My role models, I think, started with my parents. They're both very successful in their own fields and built a beautiful life for themselves, and it was all done through hard work and determination. So seeing a living proof example of that my entire life has been largely impactful for me. I view my role as a woman in the legal industry as continuing the work that's already been done. There's been a lot of women that have come before me and paved the way so a lot more women can be in the legal field. And then also continuing their work and, showing women that being a female in the legal industry doesn't have to be just about overcoming obstacles. You can also embrace your feminine traits, and that can actually really help you in your career and make you a better lawyer.
The biggest thing that I've learned from my team is a sense of community. This is my first role as a leader. I've been a mom, which is a leader, and I love that leadership role. But being a leader in a company is totally different. But I try and bring those caring and loving aspects of a mother leader to our company leadership, and just showing the girls that we love them, we care about them, we want them to feel safe, and I want to empower them as they're empowering me. Seeing this younger generation come up, it's amazing to see that they have no limitations. They will go to whatever heights they desire and they just go for it. And it's so amazing to see that in them.
Advice that I would give to a younger woman joining the field, joining an industry, whatever industry that is, work ethic is so important. I think that's what makes team members stand out. It's what makes personal growth happen. When you put in the effort, sometimes the reward comes after the effort. And I think that's really important to note, that we have to put in the effort in order to receive the reward. Put in the effort, put in the extra effort and give it your 100% if you can, and whatever that is, right? Whether it's like cosmetology school, which would be so awesome, or being a nurse, or joining the software space, or working for an advertising agency. I think that's what makes individuals stand out. And I'm not saying that's what makes me stand out in any way, but that's something that I have seen has brought great reward.
The advice that I would give to young women is to just begin, just start. I feel like people say that all the time, and I feel like I got told that, where I would have a dream, I would have an idea, a business idea or something, and people would just be like, oh, why don't you just do it? And I'm like, because there's so many roadblocks. Like, I have a newborn, like we live in a basement apartment, like we have no money. As you go, you just figure it out. I feel like, so for Mayflower Swim, we had $0 to our name, and I wasn't gonna take out a loan. I didn't have anything, and so we started a Kickstarter. We raised over $8,000 in less than 30 days to get our full inventory here. And so I really grinded, and it was hard, and it was a lot of work, but it paid off in the end, and you kind of just make things happen. No matter what place you're at, just put your ideas on paper, just look up things, do anything you can do just to get the ball moving.
My favorite part of working with Pretty Bird is really working with my team. I enjoy working with every single one of them, from the general managers to all our crew members. We have about 100 employees, and I know every single one of them by their first name. In the restaurant industry, my goal is to make all females really have that confidence in working in the kitchens without feeling like they're not good enough. I give everybody the confidence that they're cross-trained, they can learn to fry, they can learn to shake the spices on the chicken, they can learn to build beautiful sandwiches, and they can also, have that confidence to talk to our customers and talk to the people that come and dine with us every day. And we have such loyal customers because of that.
So what I've brought to my studio that makes it very unique from all other studios is anyone can walk through the doors, and you don't have to be a capital A artist. You can just be who you are, walk through the door. I think that's a beautiful thing, to be able to walk into a space and be as you are and accepted, because it really fuels that creativity when you're welcomed. The advice that I would give to young women looking to open their own business would be find a mentor, and also maybe meeting with your city council. They can also help you and direct you to great resources on how to start a business. But that's, just lean on other people.
I think that when it comes to the work of community organizing, advocacy, and public policy work, that there are many before me that have blazed the trail. I think that this work has historically and presently always been done by women of color. When we look at the rights that we have when it comes to immigration rights, voting rights, a lot of those movements were founded by women of color really leading the way. I would say one of my proudest accomplishments, it's kind of 1 and 2, would be starting my own nonprofit at 19 years old and really being able to listen to my community and provide that need for them. And then also being able to start a second nonprofit by 24. It's always been a dream of mine to be able to work in a field that I'm passionate about. I've known from a very young age that I want to wake up every day happy to go to my job, and I feel like I've done that, so I'm really proud about that.
I'm proud of all the educational experience I get to provide to people who are just starting out in the industry. I host a lot of events and workshops, and I love that gets to kind of peel the curtain back a bit and let people who are just starting out get that experience. And I'll always continue to want to elevate people who are just starting out in the industry. And I think what I am hoping to do next is to continue that education for others, but also continue growing creatively for myself and climbing that ladder and kind of growing more professionally, and in the end, making work that is my own and something that I can be truly proud of.
I have had Lissy Skincare now. It will be 3 years in September. And we are building a skincare company that is to help you build confidence in your skin. We're an acne-safe skincare line. My favorite part of being an entrepreneur is like the act of building something, like seeing something grow, building it, seeing it become successful, and then our customers, of course, seeing them love the product and get amazing results from the product and share and just build a community on top of building the brand. That is my favorite, just the whole act of building something awesome. My biggest role models have been my parents and my brother, and they have owned businesses and grown amazing things, and I look up to them so much in business.
One of the biggest missions for Bubbaloo is to empower babies and support families. Being a working mom, I know the challenges of juggling family life and a career, and I would love to give other mothers the opportunity to bridge some of the complexities that come with raising a young family and having a career as well. I think there's such an opportunity as a woman to lead with your intuition. My intuition is one of the things that's guided me the most in business, and leaning into some of those traditional feminine qualities like nurturing and empathy can be used as really important assets to a company. So rather than shying away from them, actually leaning into them has helped bring a lot of value to Bubbaloo.